turn the screen sideways this time. This is fun. Man, I'm rather embarrassed I didn't figure that out last time. But hey, it is what it is. That's just kind of how it's gonna be. Right, I should pull this up on my other phone so I can actually see like chat messages and such. Welcome in, welcome in. I'm going the wrong way. I want to walk down this way. Man, we got a lot of people here off rip. Holy. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome to Epic Universe with maybe like 3 whole rides operating today. Oh my goodness, isn't that epic? We got behind me Monsters Unchained. That's big stinky closed. Oh my god, we got so many people. We got a lot of people in here. Holy. God. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, welcome in everybody. I'm gonna keep it real. I don't got a plan for this, but we're just gonna let it run. We'll explore. We can poke at stuff y'all want to see. We'll just walk around. It does look like it's gonna rain in about an hour, so we're probably gonna have to call it then. But for the moment, welcome in everybody. Oh man. So if y'all didn't know, right now Epic Universe is having Hassle the previews. Stardust Racers is not open. It hasn't been open all day. It was open yesterday and I got to ride it then, but right now it is very much not open. I did realize I did choose to start this directly underneath one of the only roller coasters that's open. Yeah, Izzy, from what I know right now in Florida, it is like, it's rain season. It's gonna rain every day. Which, you know, it is, that's kind of what it is most places, but here, is that Porky? Yeah, Porky Tunes asks, is Stardust better than Velocicoaster? It's hard to tell. Like, recency bias is a big kicker. But I will say that the yellow side is, right now, recency bias included, I would say that the yellow side on Stardust is better than Velocicoaster. Now, I've gotten more rides on Velocicoaster. It's been around for longer. However, at least in the moment, if I had to choose between the two, I'm doing Stardust. Especially at night. Stardust at night is unbelievable. I'm not going to try and pronounce your name, sorry about that. Everything's really small on my screen right now. I'm doing it sideways, so there's barely any space for chat and names. But somebody asked, what's the Monsters Unchained ride like? So, are you familiar with the Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey ride over at the other Universal parks? It's like that, but it has like there's no motion parts to it. It's like 99% physical. So it's like there's animatronics, and there's like practical effects, and there's fire, and there's like electricity, and all of that stuff. There are screens, but the screens are only there like to kind of fill out the environments and make things more visually cool. It does not rely on the screens whatsoever. So it's like Forbidden Journey, but if you took Forbidden Journey and you made it into Rise of the Resistance, it's very, very cool. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Coaster Blocks asks, have I done hiccups? Yes. Have I done hiccups yet? I have. Yeah, I've done it a couple times. I like it. I think it's sitting at number 4 in the park for me right now. Izzy asks, is Monsters Unchained, I'd assume, actually is pretty intense? Or like Forbidden Journey and just kind of meh on intensity? There are intense parts. There are parts where, I'm not going to go into spoilers here just because I know a lot of people don't want to have spoilers for rides, but there's a lot of parts where, let's say this is your ride vehicle, right? This is your ride vehicle, and there's parts where it'll go, like it'll lay you back super fast, or it'll lean you forward super fast, but for the most part, it's just kind of like turning around slowly like this. So there's moments of intensity, but it's not like a back-to-back super intense ride. Owen asks, what's my opinion on cheese on burgers at Epic Universe. Oh, I got a story to tell you all about this. Okay, so there's a restaurant here. I don't normally eat in the parks, and when I do, it's for videos. So I got one burger in the park here because I wanted to have it in a video, right? So I go to the restaurant, and I go to pick it up, and I go to pull up the order on my phone, and it's gone. The order's gone. I'm like, okay, that's kind of weird. And I showed them the receipt, and on the receipt, the order specifically had the burger without cheese. It had cheese sauce on it or something. I don't entirely know. But I go and I order it with, they take it and they do all this. It takes like 25 minutes to get the burger out, and the burger has cheese on it. But by this point, I'm so hungry that I just have to eat it because I've spent, this is like 6 p.m. I haven't eaten since 8 a.m. So I'm like, my stomach's dang near eating itself, and I have to eat the burger with cheese. In all honesty, the cheese wasn't actually that bad. Like, it wasn't like, normally cheese like is big stinky, but in this case it was like, it's fine. There wasn't a lot of it, which I appreciate. I've never actually had a Disney burger. I don't know if I've ever had food from Disney. I'm sure I have a couple times. Oh, it's not coming to me right now, though. I don't know. Maybe I haven't. But anyway, I'm going to flip the camera around so you can see what I'm looking at. Let me know if you can still hear me. Are y'all still able to hear me? We're going on the front cameras now. I don't know if it uses the microphone on the front or if it's still using the one pointing at me. But I feel like this is a more entertaining view than just looking at my face while I walk around. Y'all still able to hear me? Oh, the chat messed up. On this, I'm using the front camera right now. Are y'all able to hear me when I turn it around? Like, here's what, ready? Are y'all able to hear me now? Okay. It's laggy. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do anything about that. Okay, sick. So for the people asking if I can bring them on a ride, I can't. Universal has a super, super strict filming policy, like as a default. There's no phones, no nothing on rides, so I couldn't. But also, like, it's not like any rides are even open right now for me to bring you on. So, yeah, that's not really gonna be something. Like, you can see, we got Stardust Racers here. It looks sick, but it's not running, it's not racing. That's what's going down in the park. Okay, so Izzy wants to know my top 5. I'd assume in the park right now. If I wasn't using my phone that I keep track of stuff on, I could tell you the exact list. But I think right now, number 1 is Ministry of Magic. Number 2 is the Monsters Unchained. Number 3 is the yellow side on Stardust Racers. Number 4 is the Vomit Green on Stardust, the Vomit Green on Stardust Racers is number, what would that be, 4? And then number 5 is Hiccups, the Hiccup Wing Glider ride. It sounds like pure bogus when you physically look at it, but the yellow side on Stardust Racers is so much better. Like, you get to choose what side. If you have one time here at the park, you only get to ride it once. You're gonna have to ride the P yellow side. It's not, you have to ride P yellow. Shoot, the Lightning won out. I think that's what your name is. Said that Frontier announced multi-pass launches for Planet Coaster. That's kind of huge. Brickmaster asks how I include POVs of rides in my videos. I find other people that somehow manage to record them on their own, and I get their permission and I put their videos in the thing. Shoot, swing launches for Planet Coaster 2 is kind of huge. I can't lie. That was like one of the biggest things that wasn't in that game at launch. I'm just kind of been walking around mindlessly in like the center area. Where do y'all want to go? Ministry of Magic is unbelievable. It is almost impossible to get the ability to ride it. But when you get on the ride, it is unlike anything else. It is genuinely like, take your favorite theme park ride, take your favorite dark ride, make it 5 times better. That's a quarter of how good Ministry of Magic is. I'm kind of hyping it up because I've only gotten to ride it once, And so I'm like looking at it with like, you know, rose tinted glasses or whatever. But that one ride I got was unbelievable. Izzy wants to go into Harry Potter Land. We can go into Harry Potter Land. Let's run it. All right. Let me switch all over to the front so you can see where I'm going, not just have to stare at my beautiful face. Yeah, the virtual queue is awful. The virtual queue is awful. This is my third day here, and I have been like, okay, if you can get into the virtual queue menu, you can just like hit forwards and backwards to like increase your party size to reload it. I've been doing that all day, every day for the past 3 days I've been here, and I've gotten it twice. I got it once on the first day, and then once today, and I got all the way to writing it, and they were like, yeah, no, it's broken down. Good luck. So they gave me a fast pass, so if it comes back up, I'm just gonna let y'all know, if Ministry of Magic comes back up, I'm ending stream right then and there. Yeah, TP Phoenix says they were in line with a bunch of people trying to get it and nobody got it. Yeah, my best, I've never gotten it on the official drops. They do a ton of like random drops throughout the day. So like they did one today at like 4:04. They did another one at, what was it, like, oh god, like 5:32. And I got it at the 5:32 one. You just need to have, I've paid a subscription for a texting service that will text me when there is a virtual queue available. And that's the only way I've been able to get it. Which it's insane that that's what I have to do to get on a ride. But, yeah. Porky Tunes asked, is there a ton of screen-based rides like Spider-Man? There is not a screen-based ride in this park. An argument could be made for Ministry of Magic, but it's not screen-based because they blend physical stuff and like screens so well. Like I've read a lot of people saying that it's a screen-based ride because the screens blend in with the physical stuff so well. It's almost impossible to determine if you're looking at a screen or if you're looking at like an animatronic or a physical set. Like the scale of the sets on that ride are so big, it's easy to believe that you're looking at a screen. There's one scene in specific, I'm not gonna say what it is, that we pulled into it and there was like a 4-second gap with our train. Nobody really understood what was happening. And when people realized that it was a physical set, there was an audible gasp that went out as people realized what they were seeing. Intimidator 305 fan asks, have I ridden any rides yet? Yeah, I totally have. I've ridden every ride but the fire drill ride, which as of my third day has not been up. Uncle Rico Production says, I've never been to Epic Universe before, so I'm watching you to see if it's worth it. Thanks for tuning in. It is definitely worth it if you have the time. If you're on like, right now, oh god, it's tough to say. In its current state right now, in the previews, I don't know if it's worth it. It's worth it for me because I can sit down and I can make a video about it and I can do all that fun stuff. But, I mean, today cost me $135. I've ridden one ride. I can't really say that that's worth it. Brickmaster, oh, I missed it. Brickmaster asked if I could do a stream at Islands of Adventure. Totally. I've actually really been enjoying doing streams. So if there's a good enough connection in that park, yeah, I'll totally do it. Crazy Beanie says, what's my rating of the park out of 10? Ooh, that's a good question. I would say right now it's like a 9. And that's, I'm looking past a lot of things because I know that opening is going to be rough. In about a year, I feel like it could be a 10. I feel like it can be on par, if not a little bit better than Islands. Right now, it's not there yet because it's not done. It's physically here, but the tech stuff isn't done. Movie Man says, hey man, I just came to stream. I was the one that recommended Row 9 for Cosmic Rewind. Also man, the wait times are high. Hiccups is 100 minutes and Monsters is delayed. Yeah. Thank you for recommending Row 9 on, whatever it's called, on Cosmic Rewind. the best row ever. I don't know when that video is coming out, but I do give you a shout out in that video from there. TP Phoenix asked, do I ever feel uncomfortable recording around other people in parks? Because I do all the time. Not anymore, but I used to. I'm gonna switch it around so you can see we are now in the Paris land, and I'm realizing the camera is not big enough to really get a sense of the scale in this area. It's huge. But I used to get a little nervous, and then I realized that, like, who cares really what other people think? Like, if I'm not like being in people's faces, if I'm not being annoying, like, I mean, I'm being annoying, but like, I feel like it's kind of the same thing as if I had a friend next to me and I was just talking to them. Like, I don't know. Garden State Coaster Enthusiast says crowded. It is, but it isn't. Like, it looks kind of crowded. This is going to be a eighth of the crowds after it officially opens. Like, okay, if you have a season pass to Universal and you live in the area or are in the area frequently, come to this park now. It's not in the best state. It has some issues, but when it's open and when stuff is working and flowing, the lines are going to be 15 times better than any other time. Yeah, we can go in the shops. We can poke around a little bit. I don't know how long I'm going to be in because I frankly could not care less about the what's in the shops. What shop you looking at? Here we go. What shop y'all want to go in? You want to go in that one? I don't know if that's an actual shop, but we could check. You know, there's a ton of shops around here. This one's a shop. Hey, Munchie Pizza. I appreciate you being a fan. Let's come in this shop. I'm not going to be here for very long. Oh, this is the wand shop, it looks like. That's pretty cool. Oh.
Thank you.
Hello. We got the wand shop. You can buy wands. Wow. This is engaging live content. You can see this thingy. This thingy. Okay, and we've shopped. We're gonna squeeze on through. And we've shopped. If you wonder why I never talk about shops in videos, I just find them so boring. Movie Mask asks, am I going to try any food? If so, since you're there, you should try a butterbeer crepe at, I'm not going to try and pronounce that, or whatever it's called. I can't afford food. I just had to buy a fourth day at the park because I didn't film everything, and it's not like I need to go back and I need to film more on Stardust. And it's not open, so I had to spend another like $125 to get another day. So food isn't even in the equation. It has completely left. Shadow says the food at Epic Universe is really high quality for theme park food. I agree. I only had one thing. It was a burger. I talked about it a little bit ago, how it had cheese on it, and I didn't like the cheese. Let me flip y'all around again. I didn't like the cheese and all that good stuff. And then, but despite the cheese, it was a very high quality burger. Probably the best theme park burger I've ever had.
Speak as clearly as you can, all right? So that you end up where you want to go. And you must.
Oh, this is. I've never been back here. I didn't even know this was a thing. I thought that was just a bathroom to the bathrooms. Munchie Pizza asks, "What's my favorite ride of all time?" Oh, we got some Slimer juice here. Here we go. That's pretty cool. I don't know. Probably still Intimidator 305 or Pantherian. But Ministry of Magic is really good. I should check if it's open again. Alright. Epic Universe queue times. Let's see. Is it open again? Actually, wait. What am I doing checking on my phone? I could just walk over here. Here's what, depending on the line, I can go in, we can give it a gander on the inside. Yeah. Baseball Empire wants to go into the ministry. We can't go on the ride, of course, but if there's no line, I can go in. We can check it out. Munchy Pizza says their favorite ride is Velocicoaster, and honestly, I can get behind that. Velocicoaster is insanely good. Jason Higgs says, what ride am I looking forward to? At the moment, going back on Ministry of Magic. I have a fast pass for it. As soon as it opens back up, I'm getting on. In general, Siren's Curse at Cedar Point. Ribs' emo says, are you making a Discord server? No, because I just purely cannot moderate it. I don't know the first thing about that type of stuff, and I really do not have the time to moderate a Discord server. So we are not going to be going in because there's a huge amount of line that can be in there, and then all of this line out here. I'm not dealing with that right now. Oh, man. The Lightning 1 out says, bro, you have to head back to Cedar Point when you have the money. Top Thrill 2 is open back up. I will be back at Cedar Point as soon as Siren's Curse opens up. I don't want to go there and then go back and then go there and go back when it opens. I think it's better just to like wombo combo both of them together. Munchy Pizza 4000 I don't know why I said all the zeros. Says going into that ride knowing nothing was unbelievable. I completely agree. I went into every ride in this park knowing absolutely nothing about them. And yeah, I just was blown away consistently over and over and over again. If you see yourself coming here within the next year, avoid spoilers. Still watch my video, just like close your eyes or something. TP Phoenix says, dude, I wish at some point they did an after hours event for Epic Universe, because after the sun goes down, the park is awesome. Dude, okay. I've gotten to see it with my own eyes a couple times, and nighttime Epic Universe is awesome. I'm going to be 100% honest, though. I walked around the park for an extra 2 hours last night, and nobody said anything. Like, I went in and out of lands, I went, by rides. Obviously, none of the rides were open, but I could just waltz around and, do whatever. I walked past security. I was here for 2 extra hours in the night, just taking in everything. Nobody said anything. So if you're here, just try that. It's so nice. It's so good. Innocent Imposter says, there's nothing there. I checked the wait times and half of it's closed and the other half had really bad wait times. That is why I'm doing a live stream right now. Because I was so bored. Oh my goodness. This is the first time I've been at a theme park and I've just sat down and watched YouTube just on an area with shade because there's just nothing to do. I could either wait in a 4-hour line for Mario Kart, which is a big stankin' no, or I don't even know because the shows have been down today too. You'd think okay, you could just go watch the shows. The shows have been down. What am I supposed to do? Hat asks, have I watched War of the Worlds 2005? No, I have not. I do not watch movies. I don't watch TV shows. I'm very uncultured that way. Viper Gaming says it's open. Technically, yes. It's not open right now. It's in pass holder previews, and hotel guests can get previews, and card holders can get previews, and I think maybe just everybody can come into the preview now. I'm not entirely sure. TP Phoenix says, when I went, workers would start walking outside the portals near 9:30. But aside from that, you could pretty much waltz around wherever and go on stuff. That's I didn't see the employees in front of the portals. I might not have just been paying attention. They could have just not said anything, or they're just not doing that right now, but I didn't see that. I didn't encounter that. Baseball Empire says, get a Mario Power Band thing? Yeah, let's run that. Hold up, yeah. I stole my brother's again, if you remember that from the Universal Hollywood video. Oh boy, yeah, where is it? It's in my bag somewhere. Unless I lost it. Hold up. Oh, going in the other hand. I'm gonna flip y'all around so you don't have to stare at me struggling. Oh, you can stare at my hand now. Oh, this is gonna welcome the new viewers in, isn't it? Gee, oh, good Lord. Oh, here we go, here we go. We got the Mario Band. Here we go. Okay. We'll get a good angle going in a second. I'm struggling with my bag. Let's go. We got it back. Okay. No, the yellow roller coaster is not open. Nothing is open. Oh man, okay. Well, I think now that we have this out, the only place to go is Mario World, so which is right on over there. Movie Man asks, what's better, Monsters Unchained or Ministry of Magic? I've heard that Monsters is overrated and isn't scary. I prefer Ministry of Magic. However, Monsters Unchained is not overhyped. Unless people are telling you it's going to be better than Heaven and you are going to ascend to the next realm while riding it, it is not overrated. It is go in blind, or don't, I don't really care. It is legitimately the next level of dark rides, right? It is mind-blowing. Now, take that, raise your expectations to that level, Ministry of Magic will exceed it. It's unbelievable. Viper Gaming asks, how much is it to go to Epic Universe? I got pass holder previews for $125 each, I think, plus tax. But you can get it in like September for $118, I believe. So it's pricey. It's very pricey, don't get me wrong, but it's not as pricey as, say, Disney tickets. Brickmaster asks, have I ever been on Tron? Yeah, I go on that every so often.
Final?
Yeah.
What's up, man?
Heck yeah.
I think you shared some of my videos before.
Oh, yeah?
Indiana Beach thing.
You cool with being on stream?
Hell yeah, man. Let's do it. What's up?
What's going on?
I literally just got off Minecart. That was fun.
Minecart's open?
Yep. Or not Minecart. I'm sorry, Mario Kart.
Mario Kart. Oh, okay. I was gonna say if Minecart's open.
Wrong cart.
If Minecart's open, I gotta go film some off-ride on it.
Yeah. Good luck with that one.
Yeah. No, I had to get another day next week so I could go
Oh,
and go
good.
off.
I was gonna say, have you at least done it yet?
Oh yeah, I did that first day. This is my third day.
How you liking it so far?
It's pretty good. Today's been rough. Say hi to the
What's up, stream? This is Dylan from the Coasters, one half of your favorite duo that loves Fast and Furious Supercharged, the best ride ever.
You like Fast and Furious?
I wouldn't say this for jokes, man. See, look, here. I would never show this for giggles and, all types of stuff.
Hey, you know what? Fair play. I respect it.
Hey, the true one's trying to race in New York. Close that crap down. It's a crap sheet.
Yeah, no, I don't disagree. I remember I saw
That thing sucks.
a news article about a fire happening at Universal, and every comment was like, yo, I hope that's Race Through New York. My mother loves Race Through New York, though.
Not cultured. Okay. Now, see, if you like Supercharged, you're cultured. If you don't like it, not cultured.
I guess I'm uncultured.
Oh, no. Oh, no. That's up. No. So what's your favorite ride here so far?
Ministry, 100%.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Well, it's not breaking down every time.
Yeah, that's what just happened to me. I was in line for like 3 hours, broke down right when we were about to get on.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah.
See, I was here last Thursday, and I waited 2 hours in the queue, got about maybe 3/4 through, and it broke down.
Dang.
I was like, oh my God, that is brutal. So it's unfortunate, but I mean, yeah. I've heard rumors that it's like $1 billion they made for that ride. It's like for $1 billion, the ride can't work for crap.
I believe it. I believe $1 billion feels cheap for what I saw.
Well, welcome to Universal Orlando.
Yeah. All right. Before I head out, I got one question for you from Intimidator 305 fan. They want to know what's your favorite ride at Epic Universe.
I gotta go Monsters Unchained.
I respect
Monsters
it.
Unchained blew me away. That was probably the most hype ride I was looking forward to doing when I first came here, and it delivered on everything.
I respect it. All right. Well, thanks for stopping by.
Absolutely. Enjoy your time here, man.
You too.
Hey, and in Florida. Whatever how long you're here, man.
Oh, yeah. Thank you. All right, that was cool. That's the guy, if you watch my Indiana Beach video, some of his POVs are in there. That's pretty cool. Coaster Box says, I don't get the hype for Ministry. After riding it, I was disappointed. What? I don't think it's the best ride in the world. It's screen-based. See, I was talking about this before. It's not. The seamless blend between screens and reality is so good. It's hard to realize that it's not screen-based, which is both like a positive and a negative. I don't know where I'm going. Hold up. I was wanting to do some Mario Band bogus. I guess there's some down here. Will the Dracula animatronic be the Disco Yeti of Universal? Is there a broken Dracula animatronic? It was always working for me. It's spoiler warning, I guess. GeoMate says the hate for Ministry is deserved. It isn't. Dang, is this gonna be my god dang Fast and Furious? It's not over. It's not. The hate is not deserved. Oh, you said hype? Dang, as I'm blind as bricks and I can't. My screen is so small I can't see nothing. Dang, that's my bad. Bo, I think that's what it is, asks, hey Spinal, what's your most hated, overrated Mario ride? Donkey Kong was terrible. I'm gonna keep it 1,000%. It was terrible. I rated it highly in the moment because I was like, well, you know, it's got potential. But no, it was bad. There we go, fair enough. I got the back car and I was sitting behind someone that was somehow taller than me, so I couldn't see the track, I could just feel it. So the illusion just wasn't there. I didn't find the jerkiness bad. That's a complaint I'm seeing a lot in the chat right now. I didn't think it was jerky, I didn't think it was rough. Like there were points where it was like snappy a little bit, but I wasn't like, oh man, that sucks. I was like, god dang, I can't see anything. Three Eyes says, did I do Stardust yet? Not today because it's closed, but I did it twice yesterday, one on both sides. It's a fantastic coaster. Aiden says, is the Yoshi ride there good? Do you like the People Mover? Do you like the People Mover? It is. I see, what are we cooking on? What are we cooking with down here? The exit to something, okay, fair enough. I don't think there's many, Yoda Days says, do I like Carowinds? Yeah, it's pretty cool. I don't know if it's one that I'd particularly be stressing to get back to, but, you know, it's there, pretty cool. Yeah, the Yoshi ride is definitely slow and made for kids. Movie Man says, hey Spinal, can you go to the Toadstool Cafe? There's a person live streaming there and I thought it'd be funny if we could hop on the stream. Can I go and do it? I don't want to crash someone's stream, actually. I was going to say I could go and do it, but I don't want to crash someone's stream and be annoying. Yoda Day says, I'd assume Carowinds is the only amusement park they've been to. This land is so ungodly loud. Whew. Shadow says, love how the bathrooms are all themed in the area with cool music that fits it. Yeah, the bathrooms here are cool. I'm not gonna take y'all into them because I'm not weird like that, but the bathrooms are awesome. I do wish though that it was like, you know, you were pooping when you sit down to take a mean dump. You sat down on like a Mario pipe. All right, here we go. Here's something exciting we can do. Ready? We hit the thing. It's hard to do this. We'll not see it. Right? One more. Oh. Okay, I'm too slow. Fair enough. There we go. What do you mean? There we are. If I had to work Mario Kart, I would hate that thing with every fiber of my being. Shadow says Stardust is amazing. Well, we got a lot of Stardust comments coming in. Oh, it's fantastic, dude. It's so good. It's so good. Coaster Enthusiast 144 says, just joined. What have I been on today? I went on Monsters Unchained. That's it. The park has been, there's basically nothing open. And yeah. Geomate says, put it on your wrist and punch the bottom. I would, but because that wouldn't look good on stream. And also I'd have to take my watch off and it'd be a problem because I'm a weirdo and I wear my watch on my right wrist instead of my left. Oh, let's go gambling. Here we go. Yoda says, I'm going to Universal for the first time in I don't know what year. That's pretty cool. Universal's really cool. All right, here we go. We got gambling here. Coaster Enthusiast, Coaster Enthusiast 144 says he's 6'1", I think he said in the video. I'm 6'1". I'm 6'1" on a good day, 6 foot on a bad day. I haven't measured myself in a very long time. I don't know. I'd say that's like a good height. Anything higher than like 6 foot, 6'1". I feel like my back issues would be worse. I wouldn't be able to find pants, you know? Man, we just got a good amount of people that joined in just to hear me talk about pants. That's exciting. Coaster Box Luck says, I think Stardust Racers is the best coaster in Orlando. The airtime is unmatched after 15 rides. Good Lord. Yeah, it's really good. Okay, here we go. We got gambling. Are you ready? What are we getting? We're looking at stars. Bang. Okay. That one landed itself. Fair play. Here we go. Here we go. No! Aw, dang it. Oh, that was fun. Okay, we're gonna leave Mario Land because I'm killing my voice screaming. Actually, first, y'all wanna go to the big old Donkey Kong area? Let's go to the big old Donkey Kong area. How about it? There's nothing running over there, but be a good time, be a good time. Viper Gaming says, Knott's Berry Farm video, one day. Someone asks, why is everything closed? I wish I knew. It's right now the park is in tactical rehearsal that they're charging more for. They're charging more than full price for technical rehearsal, so I have the right to complain about this. I don't know why everything's closed. The last 2 days, it's been perfectly fine, and today it's like, nope. Lightning Dev says, just want to make sure you're filming enough. Oh yeah, I'm totally good. There will be videos coming out from this place, don't even worry. I am like, God, this is gonna sound like such a rich flex when in all reality it's gonna cost me 150 bucks. I'm extending my Florida trip by like a week so that I can make sure I have videos coming out from this park on opening day. So, don't worry, we got videos. And I might be wasting time today, but it's just because nothing's open. I have another day. We're chilling. All right. I got the Donkey Kong world, yeah. Three eyes in a row says go to Isle of Birth. We'll go there next. I love that land. Unless I should check it. If I can get my dumb band in my pocket. If just like before, as I said, the minute Ministry of Magic comes back up, I'm going to it. Donkey Kong. Lightning Dev says, good, I'm going in June, can't wait to watch. Ooh. Brace yourself in June. It is cooking today. There is no shade whatsoever. I'm sunburnt like I don't even know, something that's really burnt up. I'm sunburnt like a piece of toast. And yeah, I've been putting sunscreen on. So. Yoda Days asks, what is Ministry of Magic even like? Take Spider-Man and mix it with a little bit of, like the Spider-Man ride at Universal, not the terrible one at Disney, and mix it with a good amount of Forbidden Journey, and add all of that to Rise of the Resistance, and you have Ministry of Magic. It's still down. How many hours we got? We got 2 hours. We got 2 hours. Geomate says it'll feel like 100 degrees. My dude, it feels like 100 degrees today, the beginning of May. June is gonna be brutal. It'll be worth it though. The park's awesome. Geomate says my skin doesn't really get sunburnt. Oh, I lost it. So I don't have to put on sunscreen, but I got a tan after Epic. Oh, you're lucky, dude. It is. Oh my goodness. I'm red like a tomato. Okay. Lightning Dead said use the app to check stuff. Yeah, I have to do that on this phone because my main phone is being used to film this, so it's a little tricky to check stuff. Geomate says, yeah, I'm gonna be honest, I don't think I've ever gotten sunburnt. That's cool. I wish. I don't normally get sunburnt. This was the first time in like 2 years that I put sunscreen on. Movie Man says Carousel is only 5 minutes. I feel like there's a chance I could film on Carousel actually. If it's legitimately only 5 minutes, you're gonna do Carousel? Oh, that'd be fun. But yeah, that's the Donkey Kong area. There's a whole lot of not much in here. Yeah, Carousel's 5 minutes. Let's run it! Lightning Dev. Okay, if you live in Florida, Lightning Dev, you might be fine. I don't know. My weakened Illinois soul can't really take the heat sometimes. Most times I can, but sometimes, oh. Geomate says that they've lived in Florida their whole life and they were dying. So, your mileage may vary. Yeah. I don't know if y'all saw it, but remember my video from what at the time was America's newest theme park, and I was like, man, there's no shade here. That park felt hot. This park feels hotter. This is the only theme park I've ever been to where I had to like sit down and put an umbrella over my head, like kind of just let myself air out. And I'm normally a fiend for the heat. All right. Oh, it's going to be incredible in December/January. I hope it's added to season passes by then. Oh yeah, and water's also very important. Not even just for drinking. I've had to use water multiple times to keep my phones from overheating. Like the phone you're watching on right now was so hot I couldn't touch it sometimes. And I had to put water on it. Three Eyes says you should go to Magic Mountain. I will someday. I will someday. Yeah, the cold months are going to be amazing. Yoda Days, I don't believe Six Flags Great America is closing. That's like the highest earning park in the Six Flags chain. Unless they're like unless something's happened to it and the land's getting sold, it should be perfectly fine. It's not going anywhere. Yeah, it's Six Flags America that's getting canned. I've already been to Six Flags America. Oh, this is a lot longer than a 5-minute line for the carousel. Yeah. Okay, I just updated to 25 minutes. It's a good carousel. We're not waiting 25 minutes for it. We can go walk to the side and watch it, though. Yeah, Three Eyes. On one hand, yeah, I agree. It wasn't a good park. I feel like it should have been a little bit renovated. Ugh. No, Movie Man, I literally watched the sign update to 25 as I was checking. Like, this is brand new information here. But we can give it a gander. Ron DSL, yeah, it's a great park. Aiden asked, what's my favorite Epic Land? Either Dark Universe or Isle of Burke. Mario's cool, Harry Potter is cool, but those two are something else. We're somewhere nice we can watch this carousel. Yoda Days, I didn't know there were two America Six Flags. Yeah. You wouldn't think they'd do that, but they did. I'm gonna stand out of the way for a second because it looks like there's a shift change happening. Crazy Beanie says, if one ride could be changed, what ride would it be? I'd say Ministry of Magic, and I would change it so that it's actually operating right now. I don't even care about the virtual queue. I just want to ride it. Three Eyes says, worst ride at Epic Universe? I think in all honesty, oh, my bag just fell off. The thing is broken. Where was I? Worst ride, in all honesty, it might be... So worst ride, straight up, probably Ministry of Magic. Not because it's a bad ride, but because getting the virtual queue is so time-consuming that it'll eat up like so much of your time and attention, and you won't be able to focus on anything else. Once you get in, it's a fantastic ride, though. Lightning Dev says, heat and smell issues sound like the biggest issue. Does it smell bad? No, I haven't had any issues with smell. Should you take my word for it? Probably not, in all honesty. I am not the best smelling person. But the only place I've ever smelled and was like, oh, it stank here, was in the line for Stardust. Everywhere else, the line was... Like, everywhere else, it smelled perfectly fine. Even the bathrooms, which is surprising. Geomate says the smell is not bad at all. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I've never heard that the smell is an issue. NS Rocket says maybe if you're next to a dumpster, I haven't had any issues. Yeah, same here. There must have been like a gas issue, or I mean, okay. I did walk past a couple people that had the worst body odor of all time, but that's just theme park people. Three Eyes says I should go to Cedar Point when Silent Curse opens. Yep, I'm gonna do that. I don't know when, but it's gonna do that. I'm gonna do it. Movie Man says it smells next to Epic. It smells next to Stardust because Epic is really close to a power plant waste facility type of thing. Yeah, I saw that on Google Maps. I would imagine that that's definitely the culprit. Lightning Dev says I think there's some garbage disposal place literally right next to Epic, and they got a deal for the land, and they only dump it on parts of the day. Yeah, I think that's. I think if you look on Google, there's like a disposal area over there, but I have not personally experienced... Oh, hey, the carousel's going. Any smell issue. All right, watch this. Watch this, bogus. Here we go. See, like, it's like a normal carousel to start. But then they're going to raise them things up super high, and they're going to spin around. It's going to be cool. See, there they go up. Okay, they raise you like 6 feet on that thing. Oh my goodness. But yeah, if the line wasn't as long, I'd totally take y'all on this. It looks like I could bring the phone on perfectly fine. NS Rocket says this is definitely a nighttime coded ride. Oh, 100%. Everything in like the Celestial Park area is nighttime. Lightning Dev says they even outdid themselves on a carousel. Oh my god, yeah. This could be a standard carousel, and solely from the building around it, it would already be outdoing itself. The fact that they made a carousel that goes like 6 feet high and spins around in all kinds of funny ways, like, oh my goodness. Geomate says I was about to get on this and it got delayed right when I got in lines. Oh, that's rough. That's rough. Okay, I feel like that's enough carousel. We can move on. Crazy Beanie says, any tips to get over fear of roller coasters that are intense? I really don't. There's a lot of good YouTube videos on that topic, though. There's a lot of good YouTube videos on that topic. Movie Man says, probably the world's greatest carousel. Yeah. No, I don't think there's another carousel that has competition to that. I don't think anybody's ever thought, like, yeah, no, let's build a crazy carousel that's super cool like that before. DJ, oh god, I'm not going to be able to pronounce that last name, I'm sorry. Says, yo, Spinal, been watching your vids for a week and been hooked, brother. Are you going to do one from Knott's Berry Farm? Thank you for checking out the channel. Thanks for checking out the live. Knott's Berry Farm will happen eventually whenever I am able to make it back out to California. NS Rocket says, maybe it's a hot take, but the yellow side of Stardust Racers is the best. Oh, 100%. Oh, 100%. There isn't a comparison. Vomit Green is pretty good, but Pea Yellow is so much better. Oh my God, it's so much better. Do the front row as well. You want to do the front row. It's a longer wait. Back row is pretty cool. You can watch the racing a little bit. Front row, you get all that speed in your face. The yellow slide's slightly behind on the twisty thingy up there, so you can watch the green go over you and then watch you go over the other side. And front row, it's such a cool visual. And also the launches are a little bit more punchy in the front for some whatever reason. That's fantastic. Man, we've been running for nearly an hour. Oh my goodness. Let me check. How are we looking on Ministry? Still delayed? Yep, okay, fair enough. All right, now we're gonna go over to Isle of Burke. I'm a crash out. Says, are they letting people record now? Not on the rides. You're not supposed to be recording on the rides. A lot of people do. But yeah, the media ban's been lifted for a couple weeks now. I've legitimately never seen more, like, I'd assume YouTubers. There's like probably right now in this park 150 people that have those DJI little Osmo pocket camera things. Like, that company is making a killing off of just this park. Three Eyes in a Row says they even themed the bathrooms. They did. Oh my goodness, I've never seen a bathroom before where there's a line of people waiting behind someone because someone's lining up their big fancy like DSLR camera to take pictures of the urinals, which is kind of a weird thing to do, but the bathrooms are themed to the point where people feel comfortable and like it's reasonable to take pictures of the urinals. Geodude says, Nintendo smells like bananas, Harry Potter smells like waffles, etc. I don't know if I've experienced that. That'd be cool, though. That'd be very cool. These adventures. Oh, shoot, we got a fountain show we can watch. Let's give that a big stinky gander. We're going to Isle of Burke after the fountain show. NS Rocket says Isle of Burke is maybe one of the best sections in any theme park I've ever seen. Rivals Pandora and Animal Theme Park, and obviously in ride terms, it smokes. I think either Dark Universe or Isle of Burke is my favorite theme park land. I love Pandora. Pandora's cool, but there's a lot of areas in Pandora where that kind of feels like dead space. There's nothing that feels like dead space in that land over there, the Dark Universe. There is nothing that feels like dead space in that land. If there's dead space, there's an animatronic dragon there. It is awesome. Oh God, if y'all can see the fountains down the way, this is kind of a wild spot. Oh my goodness. Can y'all see the fountains all the way down there? I can in person. I just can't see on the screen if y'all can. If not, we can move on down to the actual meat of the fountain show that's all the way down there right next to the hotel. Yeah, let's move on down to the meat of the fireworks show. By fireworks show, I mean fountain show. I don't know where I got fireworks from. Oh my goodness. By the way, if y'all are watching, if you're watching the stream and you haven't left a like, if you feel like it, can you do that? You don't have to. I respect not liking stuff. I haven't liked a video in 4 years, but I think it might help more people see the stream, or it might not. I don't know. Every time I watch a stream, they always hammer into like. I never do, so it's kind of hypocritical of me to ask y'all to like. But if y'all feel like it, you know, I appreciate everybody that did. I really appreciate y'all. Man, y'all racked up those likes. Holy. Man, we went from 31 to 44 just like that. I see why people talk about that a lot. Oh, the sun is doing y'all dirty. Man, I really hope that wasn't the ending and I didn't just walk all the way over here for that, because my legs are killing me now. Nope, that was the ending. Oh my goodness. I am out of shape as oh heck. Definitely not as an excuse for me to sit down for a second. Y'all have any Epic Universe questions that you've been wanting answered but you can't find anything on them? There's like a 50% chance I can answer them. My chat was turned off for some reason. I couldn't see it. So now we're back. Now I can see y'all. Happy birthday, Dominic. Hope you're doing well. Viper Gaming, I can take y'all over to Stardust Racers in a minute. It is not running right now though, so it's going to be really boring. Lightning Dev says Stardust Racers or Velocicoaster. Either, really. Like, they're both really good. And there's not particularly a reason to compare the two. I don't know. They're both very good, but they both do very different things. And it's good that they both do very different things. David Robertson asks, what's my favorite land or ride? Ride, Ministry of Magic. I'm waiting. As I've said many, many a time, the second Ministry of Magic comes back up, I am in line for it. I'm leaving stream and we're getting in line. I don't know when that's happening. But land, either Dark Universe, Isle of Berk. We'll go to Isle of Berk in a second once my legs have rested. FLX Coaster says, have I been to Six Flags Darien Lake? I have once. It was okay. It was pretty aight. DJ, I'm not going to try and pronounce your last name, I'm sorry. Have I tried the food yet? I tried a burger from actually this restaurant right here, and I ate it like basically right here while watching the water show that we just watched, and it was incredible. The burger was good, nothing like absolutely mind-blowing, but for theme park food it was pretty banging, and the fountain, but watching it with the sunset and the fountain show was unbelievable. Lightning Dev says, use that in your last video. I'm riding the world's craziest carousel. Oh, I do. I hype that thing up as the world's best carousel. Oh my goodness, I totally do. Oh man, I'm just thinking about it. I might have to come back to Epic tomorrow, aren't I? Because I have a Ministry of Magic pass, and if it's not coming back up today, I think it's closed down for the next 2 weeks following the 10th. Oh my goodness. FLX Coasters asked, how was Ride of Steel at Darien Lake? It was okay. I talked about it in one of my recent videos, the Superman ride at Six Flags America, and it was the exact same ride. So every thought I had about the one at America is applied for the one at Darien Lake. 3 eyes in a row asks, top 3 coasters? I don't know. I can tell you my number 1 is Pantherian. I don't know my number 2 and number 3. I've never been one to particularly rank them. I just ride them, and if I like it, I go, yeah, it was pretty good. If I don't like it, I go, that wasn't very good. PC Pilot 82 says, hi, I watched your other Universal vids, and I just want to say that I also went to Epic Universe. Hey, nice. Right now, I was telling people earlier, right now is the best time to come. Like, if you have the ability to come to Epic Universe, assuming the rides are actually going to be running, unlike today, it's right now is the best time. The lines are going to be the best. Thank you. I can't read your name. Sorry. D's Me Adventures. Thank you. David Robertson asked, does Monsters Unchained lived up to the hype? It exceeds the hype. It is better than the hype. If you don't believe me, it's better than the hype. Oh my goodness, I'm so thirsty. I need water. FLX Coasters asks, how was Viper? Viper where? Magic Mountain, it was pretty good. Geodude says, right now is the best time to come because of the preview stuff. Less people, but the heat is excruciating. I agree. If you're not going to come now, like right now, there is the caveat of today can happen. Today, there is like 3 rides running right now. All of them has like an hour-and-a-half line. Now, if that's not the case, when I was here on Monday, the lines flew. The lines flew. I didn't wait more than 30 minutes for anything, including Ministry of Magic. The lines flew. Yesterday, the lines flew. There's barely any people in the park. At least barely any people compared to what it's going to be like when it opens. So if you have the ability, come now. If you can't come now, come in like December or January over the winter when the heat isn't as excruciating. Because it's bad right now. It's hot. There's no shade. The only place to get shade is restaurants. Those cost money. GeoMate says, yeah, and that's a fair point as well. He says that the rides are almost guaranteed to have technical difficulties. Yeah, I've looked out. The only like real technical difficulties I've experienced other than Ministry of Magic is it like actually downpoured the other day. Like torrential downpour, and everything shut down for that. But other than that, I've actually been fairly lucky. I've gotten off lucky. Zone says, opinion on Luna Park in Brooklyn. It's too expensive. I've never been. It's like $70 for 3 hours. I can't afford that, bogus. Are you kidding me? That's my opinion on it. I want to go to New York this summer, and I was like, oh man, Luna Park could be cool. $70. Oh my goodness. Well, we're steaming on the chat. Okay. Banana White Tea says, what's my opinion on the Mummy at Universal? I like it. It's very good. It is, I like fire. It has a ton of fire. It's a good launch coaster. The line's always pretty quick, especially single rider. Good time. Movie Man says, there's only 3 indoor rides and it sucks for rain with 2 of them. Ministry and Magic. Monsters always break down. I can't speak about Monsters. Right now it's broken down because everything is, but I've never had a big issue with that one being down. The rain was awful though. I was stuck in the hiccup line for about 2.5 hours no, not that long, about an hour because of the rain. Because I don't know why, but they designed this park that's in the middle of Florida where it rains literally every day to have basically no rain prevents it. Full Thrill says, how's Stardust? Fantastic. The yellow side's better. If you're coming, do the yellow side. FLX Coaster, Cedar Point, have you gone yet? Yeah, I went last year. I have a video on that park just recently. Lightning Dev says, do you think it'll be like this after the park opens? Busyness? No, it'll be much busier. Ride breakdowns? Yes. For the first 3 months, I foresee it continuing to have excruciating amounts of technical difficulties. Opening day, I can't speak. Heed my warning. If you are here on opening day, heck, even if you aren't here, prepare for breakdowns and prepare for the news to run rampant about the problems with Epic Universe. There's going to be a ton of videos from people out there like Universal, Epic Universe, bombs, people hate it. It's going to have a lot of issues on opening day. Months after opening day, it will no longer have issues. The opening day will be brutal, but the lines will not be bad on opening day. I guarantee they have capped attendance on opening day a significant margin, so that news stories on opening day aren't Universal's new theme park opens to 6-hour lines. It'll probably be about as busy as it is today on opening day. Triple I says, I'll be hated for this, but Disney California Adventure is kind of boring. It is if you let it be. If you go in and appreciate it for what it is, it's a very lovely park. Desme Adventure says, do your next video at Disney, please. My next video will be Epic Universe. And then we'll have Disney videos coming out after that. Noah SBI says they went to Epic Universe yesterday. I wonder if I saw you yesterday. I was here all day. There's a chance we crossed paths. PC Pilot says, if I have to choose the best universe in ride, what would it be? Best universe? If I had to choose, and I'm sitting here right now, gun to my head, I have to pick one, I'm going to say probably Isle of Berk. There's just so much to see, and it's such a pretty land, but Dark Universe is also fantastic. Best ride is definitely Ministry of Magic. Full Throw says, you're going to make plans for Falcon's Flight eventually? Oh yeah. If I have the money, I would love to go there one day. Like, I don't know how long it's going to be open. I don't expect it to be open for very long, but if I can, I'll be going. I'd love to. Lightning Dead says, really? I think opening day is going to be a world record-breaking attendance. It might be. I really think, and I might be very wrong on this, that Universal they want to avoid bad publicity. Think about it, right? Think about Hagrid's opening day. What happened? It had a 7-hour line. What do people still talk about in relation to that ride? The 7-hour line. People know Hagrid's for its line. That's bad publicity. People don't like to wait in lines. And so having publicity surrounding your new park saying the lines are long is not going to encourage people to come. If the publicity around the new park is look at how awesome the new park is, people are going to be like, oh heck yeah, I'll go. People are going to open it. That's why right now, okay, so Ministry of Magic, according to a lot of insiders, has a capacity for a 6-hour line, but they don't have it open for the 6-hour line. They have it shut for the virtual queue. And there's a lot of reasons for that, but one of them is they don't want people publishing videos and publishing articles saying that Universal's new ride has a 7-hour line. Nobody's coming for that. People will avoid this park. Geomate says, yeah, people do know Hagrid's for the line, but it's worth it after that. I agree. That's only for people that know. A lot of people, I feel like if you were to ask a lot of like general public people who don't know much about the park, who've never been, never researched, but know about the ride, and ask like, what do you think about the Hagrid's ride at Universal? They'll go, you mean the one that has a really long, line? That's gonna be what people say. I'm not going to try and pronounce your name. I'm sorry, but it says never have been on Hagrid's. What's it like? I'm not going to try. I don't want to try and plug my own video, but I can explain it now. Or you can go watch my video titled "I Visited America's Best Theme Park," and in that I have a full breakdown of exactly what it's like to ride that. Triple I says thoughts on Universal Great Britain. I think it's pretty cool for the British theme park space. I think it looks like a pretty mediocre park overall, though, from concept art. I say, being spoiled as someone that lives in the United States, where a park like this opens just on a random Wednesday in May. So, I can't speak too much, though it does look like the Universal Great Britain park is going to have the Jurassic Park ride from Hong Kong, and that looks amazing. Yeah, Baseball Empire, let me put my bag back together because it's falling apart. And we can hop over to Isle of Berk. That sounds good. Yeah, Full Throw, that is the carousel right behind me. It's an incredible carousel. Actually, before I go into Isle of Berk, let me check. I gotta do it. Is Ministry back up and running? No, I'm legitimately gonna come back tomorrow so I can use my Ministry pass, because I think it's been confirmed that it's not open past the 10th. Geomate says, I think the one thing I would change about this park is the way that there's only 3 rides max in every land. I think if there would be more rides in each land, it wouldn't have to walk as far to another every hour. It's hard to say. I think it's a brand new park and they've already put like $8 billion into it. So saying that there needs to be more rides now it's fair. It's a fair criticism to have. However, I feel like we need to kind of temper expectations. There's a lot of room here for expansion. And in a few years, there will be more rides. And in a few years, it'll be more rides. Like, it's a huge park. There's huge room. And right now, that's a negative because there's so few rides. But eventually there's going to be more rides. Like Magic Kingdom has like 1,000 rides in it, but it didn't open with 1,000 rides. It opened with very few. So I think I would much prefer the rides to be the quality they are now, with there being only a couple in each land, than multiple in each land. But I've lost my train of thought and it'll come back. But than to have like 1 billion rides, but each of them be okay quality. Yeah, my next video is going to be riding every single ride at Epic Universe. Don't even worry. 21 Bug says, have you been to Knott's Berry Farm? I went on Silver Bullet, and I think, do you think I could handle going on X2? Let me tell you this, and I'm not saying this to instill, like, not confidence. I'm not saying this to do anything. Go on X2. But nothing will prepare you for X2. Unless, here's what, if you want to prepare yourself for X2, get in a rocking chair, have someone behind you shake it violently, and have someone else punch you in the cheek while you're riding it. That's X2. That sounds awful, but X2 is so good. But if you've never been on, like, if you struggle with big coasters, or you're, you know, a little bit apprehensive to them, X2's scary. Do X2. If you could do X2, you can do anything. Lucas, I'm not going to try and pronounce your last name, I'm sorry. Yeah, no, I can't read that. It says, what if someone wants to open a Disney level park? Do you see that happening? My dude, we have exceeded Disney level parks. We've beaten it. Now, if you're talking about specifically in the UK, if Universal Studios Great Britain does well, I could see it. I'm not sure. I feel like, I don't know if the UK would be that. There goes my bag again. I don't know if the UK would be the audience for that. I'm gonna keep it 1,000%. I feel like it would probably be somewhere closer, like more in the middle of Europe. Kind of like, I think Fantasia Land, that's European. Stuff like that, where it's more central, because Great Britain's kind of out of the way. However, I could see it happening. Squidly, I've already been to Mario Land. Maybe we'll go back. It is looking like I'm going to have to stop stream here very soon, because there is, let me flip y'all around, rain. Rain is coming. Oh, Lord, rain is coming. Epic Universe is fantastic right now. Not right now. I was going to say Epic Universe is fantastic right now. My bag might actually just be straight up broken. This is kind of rough. Hold up. I think Geodude says that they think Universal Paris could be successful. I could see that. Paris is a big market. I'm going to choke myself out with the bag. This is the worst. Yeah, Lightning Dev, if you are able to, I don't know if you're able to check Lion. Okay, that was curious. I don't know how that happened, but we're back, I think. If you're able to check lines in the park, yeah, totally. Please let me know. Scream from the heavens when Ministry opens back up. Full Throttle says, go Fiesta Texas or Great America. Great America sometime this year. I don't know when. Fiesta Texas, not till the dive coaster at Six Flags Over Texas opens. Okay. Isle of Burke goes kind of hard with the huge rain in the back. Your Apple has asked what's my favorite ride so far. Ministry of Magic, utterly fantastic ride.
I don't want to get sick.
Oh my goodness. Now, as I said, I don't know if you guys can see it in the video, but there is 100% rain pouring back there. So we might be dipping pretty soon. That's a fun coaster. Movie Man says, I think it's because I've seen this park in so many videos. It seems kind of boring, but it will probably change. It'll change. It'll change. Like, videos are cool, but something that videos can't capture is the scale. The scale is immense. there is not another park that is on the same scale as this park, as consistent. Oh my goodness, that's loud. As consistently as this park. Preview tickets were like $125, I believe. D's Adventures says, when will you go back to California to ride all the rides at Knott's Berry Farm? Who knows? Maybe, probably next year. If I can stomach the 30-hour drive, probably next year. Will you revisit Carowinds if they open a big flume and when the Snoopy rides? I might revisit Carowinds, but not for a big flume or Snoopy rides. 21 bucks says, sucks that I'm now that I'm just now getting into coasters, then I'll never be able to experience King to Ka. I'm gonna keep it 100% with you. King to Ka was just kind of I really don't think you're missing out on too much. Some people might disagree, but in all honesty, it was just okay. The launch was cool, but everything after that was very mid. Weather doesn't say it's raining at Epic. My eyes sure as heck say it looks like it's gonna rain. The weather's been so wrong. Yesterday it said it was gonna rain all day and there wasn't even a drop of rain, so we'll have to see. Lightning Dev says Monsters is open back with a 10-minute wait. Okay, well, I'm not gonna end stream yet, but we will probably end up making our way back over there because Monsters is so good. I want the coaster to come by. I like watching it. Hey, whatever. But if you really want a testament to how few rides are open and how desperately people wanna ride something, this ride, which is just like a standard off-the-shelf ride, has a 90-minute wait. Hiccups has a 2-hour wait. This is the slamness of the park. Yeah. Desme Adventures, my dude, the only coaster that's open in the park right now is the Wing Gliders, I think, and that has a 2-hour line. Your Apple's video has already been recorded. If I'm not back in the park tomorrow, I will definitely be. I'll be starting working on the video tomorrow. Yo, Lightning Dev says the Carousel has a 40-minute wait. Oh, okay. If Geodude says Werewolf is also open. I like how this stream we have like 4 people just checking the wait times of the rides. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay. As I said, we're gonna start making our way back to Monsters. Just a little tip for everyone in here. If you're chill with it, do stand by first on Monsters. There's a pre-show, it's pretty sick. After that pre-show, after you've ridden it the first time, you're gonna wanna ride it again, do single rider. Oh shoot. Okay, hold up. We might need to stop stream now. It's been 3 days and Fire Drill hasn't opened up.
Yes.
Hold up. Hold the phone. Okay. Well, thank you all for being here. Thanks for joining the stream. There might be another one. There'll probably be more coming soon from other parks. If we go to Disney parks, I'll actually be able to take y'all on rides. So that'll be pretty cool. I'm going to go hop on Fire Drill after I put my poncho on. Yeah, bye. I don't know how to stop stream, so it'll take me a second.